Welcome. My name is Rich, and this is Star Wars: The Old Republic. Skirmisher Dan Net distracted me slightly there. I was already struggling to remember the name of the game. In this Let's Play, this laid-back Let's Play, I will be taking my time, making my way downtown. No. I don't think that Hoth has a downtown, does it? A downtown region. In this Let's Play, I will be taking my time, going through the story, paying attention to the ethical and moral positions that the game puts me in. I'll also be making observations as they occur to me, and
blasted cold. I don't think I can take much more of this.
Isn't any warmer where I'm standing.
Yeah, but you got all that, extra padding.
What's that supposed to mean?
Don't mind me. Just the cold talking.
you guys should hug it out, share body warmth. I mean, probably take off the armor, that will get in the way, but like, you guys should definitely spoon. Struck my Wookiee is in control of Hoth. Cool. I'll also make jokes. Well, I think they're jokes. I think I'm funny. The reactions of other people who have been watching in the past have told me that they think that I'm funny, for the most part. Perhaps you will too. Who knows? Mostly I make jokes at the expense of the villains, because they're easy to mock. Because their philosophy is stupid. Occasionally I'll mock the game for other things. For example, this one time on Nar Shaddaa I came across a room that contained several partially complete, either disassembled or partially assembled spaceships that in their partially assembled state, or even in their partially assembled state, were too large to have gotten in through the door, and there didn't appear to be any other hatches or openings in the room by which they could get out or in. So I was forced to conclude that they were a sort of ship in a bottle hobby effort, with someone building the ship inside the room for their own indiscernible purpose. I'll be playing for about 3 hours. So until midnight my time. You can just about see the clock there. Where do I need to go? What am I doing? Hand in here, and here, and here. Was I? Yeah, I think I was doing stuff down here. Yeah, I'd gone in here and done a bunch of stuff. I'd done a heroic. And I've got several things down here to do. So let's teleport up here, I guess. Head south. Not due south, that would take me into a wall, but Due South is the name of a TV show I used to enjoy when I was wee. Curious about what's over here. Because there's clearly a section of map over here. Well, when I say I enjoyed Due South when I were wee, oh, it's Imperial Phase. Okay. Oh, when would it have been? When I was in high school, I think. So, like, just after the turn of the millennium was when I was in high school. I started in 99, but that was September 99. And Imperial Phase, okay, so they've got a base under there, I guess, probably. Oh, hey, crystal. Wonder why I can't interact with that. It's not even showing up and having a tooltip up here. But these guys do, so that's a fake crystal. Okay, thanks game. And I think that Due South was airing on TV around the time I was just about in high school. And I don't think that it was after that. I don't think that it was... like 2008, 2009. I think that was after. I mean, I could look up when it was made, but not when it aired. Well, I wouldn't know how to look up when it aired in the UK, because I know that it's not. I know that Due South is not a British TV show. It wasn't even made in conjunction with anyone. It was definitely an American, and I think joint American-Canadian show. Smuggler Phase, okay. So these are presumably Shai Tena's pirates. Okay, so the crew of Shai Tena. They're probably a person, a being, rather than like Black Sun pirates or Twin Sun pirates. That's obviously like Twin Sun is obviously not a person's name; it's a name of a group. But I think Shai Tena is probably a person, especially considering that the names are given as a possessive. The map ends, but it's kind of a ravine. Okay, a crevasse. Ooh, a door. So I'm just gonna get out of this ravine, this yeah, valley, I guess, and head down here. There's obviously a bit up here that I haven't explored away. Let's not run straight into the Wampa. Well, this is... It's quite industrial, isn't it? White Moor. Was that the pirate group that we were fighting before? It's been a week, I don't remember. May surprise you to learn that I've been to sleep since I last played the game. As such, oh there we go, I can collect that. As such, I don't remember the names of the enemies that we were fighting at the time. Alright, this just takes me to a different zone, although it doesn't have the little, like, arrowy thing. That lets you, like this. This lets me go like that. So, what the hell have I discovered? But there isn't one here for some reason. Even though on other maps there are. Like I remember on Alderaan, a big wide valley. With a road through it, or a yellow line marked out, and that had a an arrow with like a square bracket sort of a shape to indicate there was an entrance or exit, a place of transition. This is supposed to be a mountain. High mount slopes. Yeah. Doesn't strike me as being a terribly high mountain, I'll be honest. This section is missing. It looks like it's discoverable, so let's be nosy. There we go. Geothermal substation. Left outpost, which is presumably friendly. I mean, this is clearly an Imperial phase. Or no, these bits, isn't it? These were Imperial phase, and this led down to a smuggler phase, didn't it? So there's clearly an Imperial thing here, but it's not got a name on the map or anything. Bet you I'm going to get more quests that take me down to this sort of region, aren't I? I'll do these and then go back, and they'll have more quests that take me down here, and I probably could have done this more efficiently, but I don't really care. Ice Tromper Lake. There aren't any Ice Trompers. There's Lost Tauntauns and Hunting Frost Stalkers. Oh right, the Unstoppable Horde. Bunch of bad dudes. Gamorrean Menace. So it's not two, yeah, just the one. It's not two missions, at least. Oh, got numlock on. There we go. Now I can use my abilities. What am I retrieving? Retrieve combat stims. No, that'll just take me here. That's a shuttle. So what I'm actually after is probably crates of stuff. Unless I just get them in drops. I get them in drops, okay. And they all drop the stims. Alright, that's good. Was a little bit worried that I'd have to battle through loads of them. Or find 20 crates. That would have been a bit tedious, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's heal Kaizen up, shall we? Seems like a nice thing to do. Wish Kaizen could use his threat dealing, threat increasing ability more often. That'd be handy. I mean, I'd have to deal with drawing attention less frequently. Be less of an issue. Let's mount up and go to the next bit, shall we? Unstoppable Horde is quite a boast as well, isn't it? It's lucky they're not on the Discworld. Or they'd have been dealt with way before I arrived. On Terry Pratchett's Discworld, giving yourself the name like Unstoppable is it's just asking for trouble. He's taking a while to go down, isn't he? What's that? A ring? Let's move you here. Splendid. We're progressing with retrieving the combat stims apace. Just one more. Do you have a combat stim? Let's find out. Ability. I promise your name shall be sung in Ortolan hymns for years to come. Cool. Now then, I do need to return here. I think what I'm going to do is teleport to this, investigate here, and then come up here, so that I've got the whole place explored. Phase not allowed in. Well, assuming I can get this might be a phase I'm not allowed in either. It's a trooper phase. Right. How can I get over there? Probably up here. There we go. This will be it. Just phasing through that ice crystal. Is that not? Oh yeah, there we go. The whole place. Cool. Yeah. Bad news, wrigglers. Wriggly boys. HR Geiger worms. Go for this one. Oh, they're different outposts. I'll go for this one first, because it's just got the one hand in. Ice Tromper. I wonder how Ice Trompers react to having their snoots booped. Thank you. Seemed like that was taking a while. You guys ready for a bad time? I don't really care about the answer. Because you're going to have one.
They tracked us back here, LT. Those scouts were coordinated. Captain Valon's still alive, isn't he? You lied to us. Were you in on this, Jedi?
Yes, but I've discovered how Valon keeps surviving.
It's too late for that. We always wondered how you escaped the Imps, LT. Now this? We're not gonna stay here and die.
Talk or shoot, Private. Don't try and do both, okay? You're in command, Jedi. I keep very special punishment chores for soldiers who step out of line.
Maybe that will teach him to respect the chain of command.
Congratulations, Kree. You get to chip ice off the comm tower's aerials for a week.
Yes, sir.
But Kree's right. We can't stop Valon. No one can.
False.
Everyone listen. Valon's only advantage is that he knows something you don't. An advantage he's now lost. He wears healing armor he took from an Imperial lab. Without it, he's just another man.
So, Valon's secret is this special armor. Huh. You know, we did get intel about an Imperial lab hidden nearby. If the Empire was studying that armor, we might find information there.
Any laboratory good enough to work on the armor will be surrounded.
Yeah, we scouted it. There's guards and snow hides around the whole perimeter. A frontal assault would really cost us. But we could handle the guards while you get inside.
Done.
Or we could try luring them out, get them lost in the snow. Risky, but less risky than fighting. It's your call.
You know the terrain and your men better than I do.
Safer to draw them out then. We don't have the numbers for a straight fight. All right. We take the guards, you get in and see what you can find. I'll find you when we're clear. Everyone, get your gear! We're hitting both Valon and the Empire on this one.
They don't have the men for a straight fight, so they'll have a gay fight instead. Can't have mount here. Of course it would head up as soon as I got close to the platform. Can't mount here. Where can I mount? There we go. Halfway up. Cracks in the armor. That's not near here. base is closer than the Ice Spine lab to the place that we found them.
I've got good suppliers. Only the best sold here.
Increase elemental resistance. I only got one of it. I don't care. I don't think it's that important. Alright, I'm not on stims, am I?
Feel free to browse.
Or I'm not buffed either.
I have what you asked for.
Wantahumpa, Murirava Fupa Chipampawula. Jonki Faguta, Chiho Poda Gioto Vokise.
Yeah, he was the requisitions officer. I don't remember what had been stolen from him, but it was probably very important supplies. I don't know. Isn't that... He's a Jedi Shadow, and that's the... yeah, Nadia Grell, who has a lightsaber, so I don't know why everyone's surprised that she's a Force user.
The Empire got your Chiss defector, but the data disk was still on his body.
It's just as well. I'm not sure the men really wanted a Chiss hanging around here. The data disk is the critical thing. Let's get a look at it. Lieutenant, we need this decrypted.
Yes, sir. This is from Imperial Intelligence. It looks like it's a strategic assessment of the Ortolan geothermal power station. Maps, avenues of attack.
The geothermal station is currently held by the White Maw. If the Empire takes it from them, we're in trouble.
Exactly what will happen if the Empire's plan succeeds?
Capturing the power station would give the Empire a completely self-sufficient fortified base on our doorstep. They'd be able to launch attacks from there with impunity. We'd never drive them out.
Yeah, that sounds bad.
So the data disk says you're all going to die.
We don't have the manpower to defend that power station. Once you leave, the Empire could just take it. There's only one thing to do. Destroy it before they get there. Take these remote charges.
Yeah, one explosion coming up.
It's too bad. We could certainly use it.
It's not ideal, but we can't let the power station fall into Imperial hands.
So I was right. There's a quest that takes me right here. But that's fine. They're almost the right shape to ramp off of, aren't they? Ice Stompers. The hump is a little bit sharp, steep. You'd get more air than you would distance. Assuming even beginning the attempt didn't cause them to buck you off. Would probably be easier to go around and in there, wouldn't it, rather than straight down through. Yeah, let's do that. Because, like, it would be quicker. There's a pair of ice trompers who have... Oh no! It's got two humps. I thought it was two ice trompers that were phasing into one another, but no. It's got one hump rather than two. You don't see that every day. That's a silver, and that's a gold. Or an elite rather than a strong. I keep forgetting that. Yeah, this is fine. Just take a little bit longer. But it means I don't have to dick about slaloming between groups of belligerent assholes. I do wonder about the efficacy of a wall that only goes part way out. Like, this is a big hole in the defences. But the wall's not even all that tall. Well, I suppose it might be, and it's just got snowdrifts on it. Okay, so there... No, this is still a huge hole. Like, yeah. There's such a gap here. This isn't a defensible breach. It's too wide. Yeah, let's go for it. Ow! Cut that out. Oh, there's two strongs. That's probably why. Didn't notice them. That was a lot of firepower to hurl at me. A long way in before I was auto-dismounted, eh? So what's the goal here? Here, okay. Don't need to go down into here at all. Or worry about those guys to the right. The people who got in ahead of us are helpfully cutting a way through. That's nice of them. Just leapfrog past them. Ah, and it's in a phase as well, so they usually do that, don't they? It's awfully nice of the game creators to put final mission objectives in a phase so you don't have to wait around if someone gets to one before you. Well, occasionally that does happen. Like there was one time on Coruscant where there was a dude. There was the end point of a sequence of missions. It was out in an open area, and I think I was dicking about in the room doing a secondary quest objective or a bonus objective and didn't join in attacking him, which, you know, fair enough, that someone else did it first. Just taking an opportunity now a couple of months later to gripe about it. Oh, hey guys. The people you're here to support by rappelling down are, well, they're dead. But I appreciate that you came down anyway to show support. But, yeah, see, you're now dead too, eh? Funny that how that happens. They rappel down into a skip and then have to negotiate their way out of it. So they rappel down into this and then have to jump out. Real smart work, guys. Clearly a crack team. Or on crack. Something about crack anyway. Yeah. Or space crack. I realise that crack, as I understand it, probably doesn't exist in Star Wars, does it? So we've got two places that we need to set explosives on. There's a lot of hardware on his face, isn't he? Explosive charge. Nice and subtle. No one will notice that. I suppose given the fact that we've killed our way in, we don't really need to worry about them noticing after all. Well, not before we've set the stuff off. There we go. Oh, there's another one. Okay. Oh no.
And who might you be? I offer my sincerest apologies.
It's not. Just fight off an entire Empire attack force. Yeah, I can do that.
The Imperial army will be here any second. You might want to take cover before they get here.
Wow, they got here very quickly, didn't they? Ouch. Huh. They've got power swords. Wild. That wasn't much of an Imperial attack force. Was that it? Really? Okay, let's pretend that the game is just reducing the number for the sake of the narrative.
I'm sure Major Vincent will be glad to hear it.
Why didn't you have a defensive network in place before the Empire, or before now? Let's shuttle out, I suppose, to crash. I mean, I can understand why you wouldn't build a defensive network when you arrived and just started hanging out here, because why would anyone want to come to Hoth? Which way do I need to go? This way. Besides the Ortolans, for some reason. Because they're little weirdies. But once the pirates arrived, well, probably couldn't once the pirates arrived. Pirates probably attacked suddenly.
Nice to see customers. Can I get you anything?
Fair enough. I'll get off that case.
Feel free to browse.
Our sensors didn't pick up any explosions. Did something go wrong?
The encounter was fierce.
You fought the Imperial Army? On your own? Are you serious? The stories I've heard about Jedi don't do you justice. Thank you. You've probably just saved the lives of half the soldiers on Hoth.
It wasn't a difficult fight at all. Is she gonna... Are we gonna tell him about the Ortolans hanging out there?
If everything here is secure, Major, I'm probably needed elsewhere.
There are a lot of people on Hoth who could probably use your help. Listen, I know this is asking a lot, but we've lost contact with Lieutenant Kirill at 10th Outpost. I don't know what's happened there, but I suspect they're in trouble.
Oh yeah, select one of 2 identical rewards. Is that something I can open? No, okay. Sense. Alright, well, let's take a taxi out, I guess. Can I buy... Yeah.
Report your ailments.
Ooh. Oh no, it's a med kit.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
Well, so this is the area which we can access. So, and this is a contested planet as well, isn't it? So, I expect that these regions down here, particularly Icefall Plains and over here, are Imperial. So, once we've done quests around here, that'll be it for the planet, so we're not going to have to do the whole lot. Although I do want to explore the whole lot.
Stand by for examination and suggested product. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
There's a lot of stuff jammed in together, isn't it?
Nayanam Ramkam, Kala Amka Mani, Libikbak, Yan Perlu Amka, Kalami Nayakira, Nabua Ripok. Raga Memua Inu Bunyan, Kemapa Amkanamia.
What happens now?
Kanam Jiwanemak, Hemgam Yama Naya Angam. Nibekap Gamka, Gakyam, Glak Nemo Amya Galak. Raka Kalam Kala, Ninyak Oramagyang Megik.
I will do everything in my power to help.
Nulilak Apajam Kamgam, Amkanemnang, Ampanemnang Memua Inok, Emkanaya Nugan, Kinim Nayalak Umnug Mege.
Why don't I nick their foodstuffs? I'm clearly capable of shipping large amounts of stuff around. I've done it before. Not in quite so egregious a manner as I have in other games.
Best post exchange around. You need it, we got it. Good luck out there.
Alright, that was hand in, okay. Just a little bit confused there. Is that a launch? Shoot. of some kind, like the SWAT cats.
I conferred with every man in the platoon. Even if we sent everyone we have, we couldn't strike the Brotherhood effectively.
Then you see my point. A combined operation might have a chance. You didn't say you had visitors.
What are you doing here? We haven't seen a new face in weeks. How did you make it past the Hailstorm Raiders?
On a taxi.
What's going on here?
Captain Biron is here attempting to solve a mutual problem. A group of white mob pirates called the Hailstorm Brotherhood.
They are savages, frankly. Cultists and marauders from some other ice planet that came to Hoth to test their limits. They hunt and murder those who cannot survive in the cold as they do. Republic and Imperials alike.
If you came to talk, talk.
My men are in the same situation as Lieutenant Kirill's. Cut off, with no resupply possible.
We don't join forces, they'll whittle us down until we leave our outposts in search of food. Then we die.
How does that compare to being betrayed at some critical point by the enemy?
Without help, our deaths are a certainty. Anything is better. What we need is for someone to bait a trap. If we fire a distress flare out on the ice, the Brotherhood will come running to attack.
When that happens, my squad can surround them and wipe them out. All the bait would need to do is last until they arrive.
Easy peasy. And then, let me guess, you'll attack me, and I'll kill you.
If these fanatics are truly such a plague, I will stop them however I can.
Your valor is appreciated, Master Jedi. It takes a strong heart to volunteer for such a duty.
Then it's agreed. Here's the distress flare and directions. Find a good vulnerable-looking spot in the snow. Good luck out there. The Brotherhood knows that ice better than their own backsides.
What's through here? Another quest, it seems.
Kavatumpa stupa, mankinsa. Wama oto chako ga hutapawa to bampaula, faguta ji oto endia.
Is there anything more you can tell me?
Makuli ji wanta hompa, mulira wata wampa. Shisakava kaya topa, pubanda bakawanki.
Why do we care about getting ransom, paying the ransom of a moth?
That is truly excellent news.
Muguto neompi, bedwala ni bobo chopo uma. Bedwana uba kili wata pongkidanko padoga lola. Bedwana uba kili wata pongkidanko padoga lola.
You need my assistance.
Si Conchita. Mukili makulunki ni at bompa bushuda. Yuna liska chananga wachi tospa. Ini kondinga.
Yeah, fair enough.
Sounds dangerous. I'll take care of it.
Tuto omishka kaba no tesma wetia? Uno bongo wa wune kupa. Tonti tok makitoni? Kukati choski nawi kuchusi yomata chi pompota.
So it probably won't be much of a challenge to me. These things never are. But that's fine. I'm not looking for a major challenge. I'm not really here for pulse racing, sweat breaking. bragging rights. That's a lot of stuff. So, do I need to do it 4 times, or is it just any of these 4 places is good enough? Let's do the northern thing first, the onslaught. Terror Brigade thing. Those look volcanic. Ah, what a coincidence. They are in a place called Volcanic Trench. Who'd have thought? Okay. Oops, that's not the button I wanted to hit. There we go. Probably a good idea to follow this yellow road. However, I actually don't want to. I want to go across the top. A wild roaming tauntaun. Okay. That looks like a mountain, or what the game will claim is a mountain in the naming convention. Still haven't found any of the young little tauntauns that I can feed fruit to. Dross Rock Mountain. I knew it'd be a mountain. Dross is an interesting name. It's it kind of means rubbish or waste, which implies that this is like a slag heap from mining. No, I can't get up there. Why aren't you jumping? Stupid geometry. Hold on, I just want to look up the word dross. It's one of those words that you don't really use very often, and you're pretty sure that you know the definition of. Mass of solid impurities floating on a molten metal or dispersed in metal such as wrought iron. Okay. Waste or impure matter, the scum that forms on the surface of molten metal as a result of oxidation, worthless, commonplace or trivial matter. Yeah, so this is called Dross Rock Mountain. It implies that it's like the stuff off of an industrial process. So who has been doing an industrial process on this planet of such scale to produce a mountain? Or is it just that it looks like the dross that you get? Oh hey, leveled up. Nice. Wreck of the Ambria's Fury. It's big old ship. Static droid got.
Report your ailments.
No. Why are you sending me another invite? I declined the first one. Austrian power. 150. Ah, this is a better one. Okay. Let's sell that and buy these.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
I wonder whether we can tell from the architecture whether it was a Republic or Imperial ship. My guess is that it's got the colours of an Imperial ship, but it's not. Group phase, we're going to need to go in there at some point, eh? It's not really got the right shape for an Imperial ship. I suppose. No. What would it be? No. Wait. No. What button is it that gets me the lore entries? I don't remember. Maybe it is why. I don't think that is. What's the button? No. Oh, hey. A red crystal. Aizen, why have you gone off and attacked the other one? He's not the one that needs taking out. Or he's not the one that needs distracting. Oh, there's a lift. Tech junkie. Group phase. Right in front of the elevator. Alright, it's not even like a raising and lowering thing. It's teleport you inside kind of a deal. This one determined to eat me. I wasn't doing anything different this time to generate more threat. That's ridiculous. Oh, out of range. Yeah, that would make it difficult to attack it, wouldn't it? Wow, he's got a lot of health, hasn't he? This one's a shredder, like from TMNT, apparently. And is slightly outlasting him, so we should be fine. There we go. Heal Kaizen up. What did we just pick up? Okay. Galactic Crime Lord's ID card. This is a lot, isn't it? Defeat the Terror Brigade's Onslaught 3 of 30, so that's a bonus objective. Clear the second trial, Mad Ak Geddon, and is there not a third trial then? Okay. I mean, I'm not itching for a third trial. It's a skell when it's at home. Oh, there's 2 skell. One was hiding in the snow for reasons best known to itself. started getting interested in me, and then stopped being interested. I didn't notice. It's always fun making explodey things explode. Heal Kaizen. War-bred snowcat. So someone's been breeding snowcats for war. Apparently. Seems like a bad idea. Is there 2 of them now? No, okay. I was worried that there'd be a second skull that had clambered out of the hole. But no, we're good. Primal Wampa, as opposed to what other kind of Wampa? A civilized Wampa? A domesticated Wampa? Oh, this is a champion. Quite at full health, so this is going to be a bit sketchy. I can't heal Kaizen fast enough. The only targeted healing spell ability I've got is this Benevolence, and it does not do much to Kaizen because he's got a lot of health and it doesn't heal up very much. I do have a couple of shielding abilities that I can use on myself. Or I can shield Kaizen. Probably not worth trying it right now. He's not having any of that, is he? There we go. Oh, you could use bioanalysis on him, probably skin him. Another primal Wampa. don't think so. Just doing the first one in with a lock. Were these things in the films at all? Because it looks like it's modelled on just a dude in a big furry rubber suit. Plenty of other dudes, isn't there? I don't need to kill that one part. That has taken me quite a long time, hasn't it? Bugger off with you. Attack Kaizen instead. Mad Ack. I wonder what's an Ack and why he's being referred to as a mad one. Shadow Adept. Yeah, we've definitely got plenty of dudes. probably going to join in this fight, actually. And that'll be all of our bonus objectives met. Probably should have healed Kaizen up before that fight started. Don't even know whether that did anything. Oh, it's an interrupt, but it didn't stun him. Just kind of what I was trying for. And I got close enough that I could get hit by his AoE. That's annoying. Nuts. Yeah, definitely should have started that fight with Kaizen at full health. And remember that I've got these. That also would have helped, wouldn't it? And this. Lots of things would have helped, eh? Yeah, Kaizen starting out the fight on full health definitely makes this easier, right? There we go. Energy Blade Bayonet. Ooh, let's give that to Kaizen. You have to win it. Clear the final trial. Ujuku. Who's over here? Okay. Got a lot to fight through on the way there, though. Smoke bomb. Could have been useful. We don't actually need to make up any kills now. So we just need to get over to him. Go too close to that. God damn. Alright. Wait, what's in here? More primal wampus. That's a lot of golds. Do again? Call upon the light energy surrounding you, restoring 40 force. Utilizing Vindicate makes you weary, reducing your force regeneration rate by 2 for 10 seconds. This effect can stack up to 4 times. Okay, so it gives you a burst of force energy at the expense of reducing your regeneration of it. I haven't really seen an issue with regeneration, to be honest. Oh right, this is the final challenge. Ujuku. And who's this? Terror Brigade Fight Master. Okay, so we're definitely going to need to have Kaizen on full health. Probably not helping much, especially considering this is a champion, and I don't think that those interrupts actually do anything to champions, but maybe it did. Maybe it did do something. Easier than the Madak guy, isn't he? Haven't seen a spectacle like that in years. I salute you, warrior. And we go and have a peaceful conversation with this Terror Brigade Fight Master. Well, the area is secure. I probably could get into a fight with him if that was necessary.
Miki.
Well fought. Wait, did he... Oh, that was the guy who said he salutes me. Oh, okay. Sure. Why not? That's where I am. Yeah, alright, let's shuttle out to Synth.
Stand by for examination and suggested products. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Oops, no, wrong button. There we go. I wonder why these guys are hostile. Not territorial. They're probably engaged in territory. Well, they're territorial, so obviously they're engaged in territorial disputes. There isn't really a good way back up, other than going round up there, is there? I'm going to leave that green crystal. They're going at quite a speed, aren't they? Is this the other end of the volcanic ridge? Or, well, not ridge, but is this a different volcanic glacial fissure? Eliminate hailstorm pirates. It's just bonus objective. Okay. Do that. Yeah, dig into the ground around here. Near some volcanic vents. That's a good idea, isn't it? That's something I definitely want to do. Around some volcanic vents, just dig some holes. So that I could hide in them in ambush. I'm after food stores. There's supposed to be a food store around here, but... Oh, is that it? Why don't I just nick their food stores? It's explosive food. And there's another one, alright. Trooper phase. Oh, there was a third. Okay. Another one hiding in the earth. Like a galaxy brain. Oops, wrong button. There's a bridge. What are you? Inert growth. Yeah, it looks like something I would describe as a growth. It's very growth. Graveyard Road. I wonder why it's called a Graveyard Road. They bury people along it. Right, well, I think I want to come down here, don't I? Let's do that. So I'm near to this. That's the idea, anyway. Sure, let's kill these three. I'll get the bonus out of the way. Southern Crevasse. May as well. That's one we need. Splendid. Is the most distant of the potential ambush locations. Inconvenience the Imperials, which is possible. Now, hopefully his patrol doesn't bring him back to here. Yeah, this is probably fine. The imps are helping. What a surprise. Oh, they didn't turn on me. A bigger surprise. I think my best bet is probably to come up here and then down here, isn't it? Because I can't tell if there's a way up here. Well, may as well check. Phase, okay. No, there's no way up over here. Imperial phase, but there is a green crystal. So let's have that. Yeah, no. Bit of a shame. We did discover more of the map, so not an entire loss. Not a complete loss. I wonder why there's electricity arcing from these ice crystals. It seems unlikely. Imperial phase. Okay. A lot of little Imperial phases around here, aren't there? Ooh, that's an interesting formation, isn't it? I'm just going to come and explore some of this. I doubt that I'll get it all at once. I can at least get some. Imperial phase. Well, not Imperial phase actually, just an Imperial area. That's not a phased section. That's phased space. Oh, it's Imperial phase. Okay. So I wonder how. Oh, we need to come up here, wouldn't we? Alright, well, we can do that on the way back, I suppose. This is a strange sort of ice formation as well, isn't it? It's a big slab of ice. It's a spire of ice as well, isn't it? Speed, and there was another one back there. And a third. There's a crystal waiting for me that I can't interact with, even though it's marked on the map. Thanks, game. Yeah, may as well. Do have a bonus objective to defeat 20 of them. It's quite a long way down. How have I discovered the crystal wastes? Just by going down in a lift. Get off the lift before it goes back up again. Was this the crystal wastes? So is there like a crystal torso, crystal legs that I have yet to discover? Or that is out there to discover next? Okay, these three lab officers have personal protective shields, but the sentry, sorry, didn't. They lab officers sent him out without a shield to attack me with a training sword, and it didn't go well for him. Weaker, so I don't really need to worry about them. I guess all of them. dude here that I missed. Why there's all this space if we've just got this? Oh well, never mind.
Yes, you. Too late. I heard you were coming after the regenerative armor, and I've destroyed my notes. You'll learn nothing.
This lab is surrounded, Doctor. You may want to rethink which side you're on.
Never. I serve the Empire.
We're secure. The guards are lost, but 2 of my guys are missing too. We're looking for them.
I claim immunity. Under Section 1138 of your Republic Charter. You cannot coerce or harm a political prisoner.
Uh-huh. But Hoth isn't in the Republic now, is it?
Yeah, let's just force persuade him.
Tell me all you know about the armor Valan stole.
Yes, I must tell you all about the armor. The armor's healing function is impressive. See, this is based upon it. But the armor itself can be overstressed. If Valan was mortally injured several times quickly, the healing function would shut down, leaving him vulnerable.
So, cut off his limbs then, yeah?
Can the armor's healing functions be shut down any other way?
No. They are too sophisticated. This is a crude method, but it will work.
Sorry to interrupt, LT. We've spotted a group of Valan's men. They're headed for a scavenger's camp. Should we engage them now or wait for you?
I'm open to your opinion on this.
Just make sure they can't escape and wait for us.
Yes, sir. I'll pass it on.
Wait. Your Republic Charter states prisoners must be cared for. Without my equipment, this lab will soon freeze.
Forget it. I'm down 2 men already. I'm not wasting another to escort you home.
If we ignore the Republic Charter, we're no better than him. You can spare 1 man.
Okay, okay. I'll send someone for him, but we'd better get to that camp.
We will. Do not worry, my friend. Nice. And now the lab is genuinely secure. Wonder where that lieutenant was the whole time I was fighting my way in here. So where do I need to get to? Up here? Alright. Actually, it would probably be easier to teleport out to Senth and then head out east from there. It's down in the ravine, isn't it? Let's have a detour over here whilst we're travelling down. See if we can explore that area. I think I had a hand in back there, didn't I? Ah, well. Ah, there we go. I did discover it. Nice. So actually we want to go across this bridge. Oh, hey. Hopefully it's not too close to that thingy. It wasn't. Splendid. Aha. Got it and got away. Probably in story, I fought my way in through all these guys, but I don't actually need to worry about it. I don't think. There's a bonus objective to kill one more. It's only 12. I imagine that killing some outside would have helped, but helped get the numbers up, but like I expected there's plenty. I expected there's 4. Yeah, there's 4 more here. How's it going, champ? Wait, this isn't the guy I'm after.
Got an update. This is big. Our scouts tracked the pirates' trail back to the starship graveyard. Right to a dreadnought. The thing's a fortress.
I didn't know there were so many crashed ships here.
Some space battle years ago. Republic and Imperial ships both. These scavengers used special gear to get salvage out of the ice. Valan's men went straight for it. I think Valan's planning to raise the old Republic dreadnought from the graveyard. Then he'd have his own flagship.
That seems like an enormous amount of effort.
With his healing armor and a ship that size, every pirate on Hoth would join him.
Yeah. We have to get in there. This'll be rough. That class of ship used heavy security doors as choke points. Plus the scouts reported lots of pirates.
Wait, LT. Jedi, you've put yourself on the line for us over and over.
Valon wants that ship to fly, right? So what if we hit the engines? He'll send his men to protect them.
That'll work. We'll keep Valon's men out of the way, Jedi. You finish him for us.
You could try and keep it in working order so that you can have a ship, once this is all over, floating over Hoth, ready to help you out.
No Jedi could make a nobler gesture.
I'm with them, Jedi. Right now, I wouldn't want to be shoulder to shoulder with anyone else. Our radios won't work out here, but I'll send you an alert when we've disabled the engines. We'll join you if we can. Find some way past those security doors and get to Valon. I just hope I'll be there for the finish.
What if I just take Valon's head off? He doesn't actually have... What's he waiting there for? Doesn't actually have a helmet. It'd be difficult for the armor to repair him if he's got no head. No, may as well. Shuttle out. Hand in the quest, and then taxi out over.
Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
You did it. I haven't seen that many dead Brotherhood since we first came to the planet.
Agreed. It was efficacious.
I'll assume that was the Imperial equivalent of enthusiasm, Captain.
It was. My scouts are in pursuit of the fleeing Brotherhood now. We'll see what they find.
Now's not the time to underestimate them.
My thoughts exactly.
Snow Raptor, this is Hatchling. Come in, Snow Raptor.
Go ahead, Hatchling.
We spotted the remainder of the enemy force entering the ice fortress. Coordinates attached.
If the remainder of their force is grouping at the ice fortress, they've been badly hurt. It's time to finish them.
Captain's right. We're not going to get this chance again.
I'm not giving this group a centimeter of purchase. They're all going down.
All right. Our priority target is Master Sav. A cult without its beloved leader is a beast without its head.
Sav is a legend among the Brotherhood. We stranded him in the snow once, and left him for dead in Wampa country. He strangled one with a torn femur, and skinned it with his own claws. He showed up in the ice fortress weeks later, quite alive.
So Sav has got talons. I'm guessing he's probably a Trandoshan. But there are a few other species that have claws.
Getting rid of him sounds like a plan.
We'll need you to spearhead the team, eliminating Master Sav. Others will secure the turrets and the perimeter. The ice fortress will be swarming with Brotherhood. We'll have the teams meet up again in the audience hall. Be warned, the hall is a defensible area. They'll move the big guns there once they know we're attacking.
I'll be there shortly.
All right. We'll monitor the situation from here. Meet up inside with Sergeant Cacho and Sergeant Enlicker. Their men will reinforce you as you push to the audience hall. Go quickly. Let's not give them time to get back on their feet.
Nice. Oh yeah, that's he made quick work of that onslaught. Well, it wasn't quick work. The Terror Brigade delivered the Imperial Moth as promised. Nicely done. Okay, yeah, that's that was the repeatable heroic, wasn't it? That's why you don't hand it into her, and why it still had it had the blue triangle over her, just to indicate that it was on cooldown.
I've taken care of things.
Lumen Pamian, Bimar Kimulai, Kam Ino Memnu, Najanaya Ankam Mimic Meraka. Laporam Amka, Mamni Nikag, Nagnaya Mamni Kamgam.
Ah, it's here. Okay. I can do that. I realise that I've got a thing out over here, but let's go and do that. The Chilling Death Spire. Tired of it taunting me. It's interesting that this is mostly in silhouette, whereas this is fully detailed. Implies... Hold on. This is in shadow, but this side is in light. this side's in shadow, but this side's in light, which implies... I mean, yeah, the sun's up there, but... You wouldn't think that this would be so overshadowed. Well, I guess that explains why this is in shadow as well. That's a red crystal, which that ice cat is right on top of. White Fang Stalker, alright. Maybe the end of this next bit will be where the Empire betrays us. Fully expecting a betrayal. Hope it's not a curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal moment, but even if they do turn on us when we're supposedly at our weakest after fighting the leader, it's still not going to do much for their chances, is it? Because unless it's directly after a fight with a champion, and like a tough champion, okay.
Sergeant Enlick are reporting in, sir. We've received little resistance so far.
Sergeant Cacho reporting in, sir. You got here just in time for the fighting. These here are your unit. Straight on to the audience chamber. We'll fan out to intercept reinforcements.
Carry on, sergeants.
Right, taking point.
Sir, now that they're gone, do you seriously expect them to be allies?
I'm waiting for the moment when they betray us.
Good. Because mark my words, it's gonna happen. They've got Captain Biron leading them. I've heard all about him back in the day when I was captured. Likes ambushes, he does.
Biron, he's got kind of a northern accent, hasn't he? He sounds a bit like Sean Bean. Obviously, won't be Sean Bean who's voicing him, but it makes me think there's about a 30% chance that he's honourable, genuinely honourable, and won't attack us.
You think he'll make this move soon?
He wants the fortress. Once they capture it, they're gonna take the turrets and turn them on us. The safe thing to do is, as soon as the Brotherhood is broken, take down Biron's men and grab him as a prisoner. It wouldn't take much. He's back at the base alone, and this lot will fold if we pull it on them surprise-like.
We won't break the trust. If they do it, fine, but we won't.
If they were enemies, I'd have noticed by now.
You think you know the mind of an Imperial better than I do? I spent 3 months in their cells. How about you?
I'll be careful. Now be silent.
Okay then. You just signal for us when you're ready, and we'll drop on them. I'll go keep an eye on that sergeant. You take the boys here.
We have one Republic trooper. Presumably if I was doing this in a group, we'd each have a Republic trooper along to help us. And it wouldn't look like the squad had been reduced to one dude. Ones of men's. Well, thanks, dude. You didn't need to heal me, but you did. I appreciate it. And I realise that I am his best chance at surviving and getting the mission completed. So, of course, he would help me. This looks like... Is it ice that they've carved up into these geometric shapes to make it look like it's... Well, to make it decorated, or do you suppose it's stone that the, like stone slabs? These are big stone slabs to have been cut and put in place, but then they do have sci-fi tech to help them do that. And then, you know, frozen over with like a sheet of ice. Put it out with the rockets, would you? This guy's just continuing to march on. He's just not going to notice. He's going to pretend that everything is fine. As long as he doesn't turn around. Oh no, he's turned around. Okay. Well, you're in for a bad day. From below. Kind of. But they are certainly beneath me. Patriot. To what nation is he being patriotic? Go away. Is it just one loop? This isn't a chamber. Oh, there's someone carving up there, hey. Force field. The way they were talking about the place, it sounded like it was more of a traditional building. This is just like shaped ice.
Isn't this a surprise? The Republic and Imperials all bound together. What's wrong? Getting cold? Need to share body heat?
Not in the least.
Master Sav, I presume?
None other. Have you come to put an end to the Brotherhood? Are you scared of our savage ways? Of course you are. There's no room in the galaxy for those who bow to neither Chancellor nor Emperor. Unless we make room. Through blood and struggle.
That's the room, gentlemen. Take the turrets and secure the perimeter.
All units, find an Imperial. Reinforce their positions with small arms. Move out. This is the time. Don't let them dig in.
There's no need to escalate this.
Escalate? They're gonna have a clear field of fire on us.
Catch out. I've just received word from Captain Biron. He's got new orders.
You'll find him quite ready for them, Imperial.
He said to clear out the fortress once it's secured. It's too large for us to hold. Is something wrong?
He thought he saw another pirate. False alarm.
Oh yeah, I guess things are all fine. All right. Everything's fine. I'm never hearing the end of this.
Is there anything I can do?
Tell your captain that he's dead on about the fortress size. We'll be out of here as soon as all the rooms are searched.
I think they came up with all that dialogue before they actually designed the space, because it doesn't have rooms. It's just a snaking corridor thingy, and this is even blocked off. You can't even get in there. I don't know. What's through it? That looks like ribs. That looks like a rib cage. I wonder if on the Imperial side you do this, but from their point of view. Why am I walking out? I don't need to do anything else around here, do I? Let's just teleport back up and then... or shuttle out. And then get on a taxi.
Stand by for examination and suggested product. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only.
Chief Engineer Subo. For your wonderful help on Hoth. Thank you. Thank you again for saving our geothermal plant and for defending us so magnificently. You've been an inspiration to all of us. The defense system to protect the plant is progressing very well indeed. When we can finally settle on Hoth, my people will have a safe haven with all the power they could ever need. Please take this. You've done so much for us, and it's the very least we can do. It's like a sort of padded igloo thingy, isn't it?
Where'd they go? Who do I have to shoot to get some sensor data around here?
Sorry, Commander. Latest readings indicate they've established a perimeter around the ships.
I warned the Admiral something like this might happen. I hate it when I'm right.
Commander, you have visitors.
Perfect timing, Jedi. Those pirates would never see you coming.
Hello.
We've been caught with our pants down, and I need someone trustworthy who can clean up a mess quickly and quietly.
I'm at your service.
We've lost a lot of ships over this hunk of ice, and we always meant to recover their onboard computers. Now we're out of time. The Whitemore pirates are salvaging our machines and selling our data to the highest bidder. Codes, maneuvers, base locations. If this continues, we can kiss any security we had goodbye.
We have to get to the computers first.
That's the spirit. Never mind those pirates would kill their own mothers to protect that salvage. The ships are scattered around the starship graveyard. You'll have to plant an ion mine on each one. Good luck. We're all counting on you.
So wait, ion mines. Am I recovering the data or am I destroying it? Oh yeah, forgot to do that. Well, I can taxi back over, can't I? Hand it in and then come back.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
I heard about the situation over the comm. Master Sav is dead, and half the Brotherhood tried to flee by jumping off the cliff. A well-executed plan. Of course, the irony is that with the Brotherhood gone, we'll be free to focus our tactics on one another.
What would you suggest, Lieutenant? 24-hour truce as we return to our outposts?
I could grant that when it involves my men. I cannot, of course, speak for others. What do you think?
If you ever need to defect, you know who to call.
A fine compliment. But after today's negotiations, I will likely be watched carefully.
Good
yes,
point.
You risk much by coming here, Captain. If only more Imperials were like you.
Be careful what you wish for, Lieutenant.
Well, the day's not over yet, and already you brought about the end of the Hailstorm Brotherhood. There's a bigger war out there on the ice, and for once, the Imperials aren't the worst of it.
Just point me to where I can help. I'm getting used to the cold.
Admiral Revold commands the Republic fleet on Hoth. From the surface, no less. He's fighting tooth and nail with the White Maw leaders every day. You can do for him what you did for us. The White Maw could be a thing of the past, and we would all sleep easier.
So, when they described Sav using talons to skin a Wampa, they presumably, well, because he was a human, humans don't have talons. You may be surprised to learn. Certainly nothing capable of skinning a beast. So he used a bone to throttle it to death, and didn't get any scars that I could see, which was difficult to believe.
Mechanized travel is for official business only.
And then used its own claws to skin it, apparently. I mean, choking something is definitely one of the ways to kill it, especially if you've got no other weapons. But without... well, we didn't see his back, I suppose. If I was throttling a Wampa with a bone, I'd be on its back and I'd be holding onto the bone and, like, over its shoulders, basically. And if it was trying to get me off, it would come up like this. It'd probably catch my head, to be honest, unless I was very careful. So Sav, being very, very careful, might manage to avoid getting his head just dug into by some like 4-inch claws. But I imagine that his back and his shoulders got messed up by the experience.
Jedi. Well, paint me blue and call me Chiz. I'm Admiral Revold. The Zabrak with the sunny disposition is my chief engineer, Aram. Welcome to the best place on Hoth.
Yeah. What's the betting he's being sarcastic, and Aram is actually very cool and methodical.
Shouldn't you be with the fleet?
I should be on the front lines. You see where we are? Take a good look around you. This is the turning point of the war. I don't know how much you've seen of the Republic presence on this snowball, but this is what it's all about. This isn't just a battle for Hoth. We went out here, and we've got the whole war with the Empire in the bag.
What makes this frozen wasteland worth fighting for?
Spread across that ice field is what's left of one of our capital ships. She was carrying a top-secret weapon prototype. The Null Cannon. It can fry all the machinery on a starship without giving the crew so much as a hangnail. With that weapon in our hands, we can push the Empire back to the unknown regions.
Well, you say it's non-lethal and it only messes up the machinery, but there's a thing about starships where all the life support is machinery, isn't it? So if you shoot a weapon, the Null Cannon, at something that's full of life support machinery, and you take out, you cease the function of that machinery, the life support stops working. And all the people on board start to suffocate.
Something like that could save a lot of lives.
We found the wreckage. Trouble is, pirates got there first, snatched up several pieces of our prototype, striking from a hidden base. We've deployed the Tals and the infantry. They're taking heavy losses out there, and we're not any closer to getting the null cannon. We can't allow these thieving scum to leave Hoth with a weapon that can take out any starship in the galaxy.
One prototype coming up.
Sensors detect life forms in the nearby wreckage. The pirates may be making a grab for pieces of the null cannon's primary power core.
Keep an eye out for anything that will help us track the scum back to their lair. And contact me once all the fragments of the power core are secure. Go out there and bust some heads.
Mistranja topa, goma kasi. Chino hagwa bunta cho, chubalong haku. Pampawula ji ota kakoga huta nupisto.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Sounds like bad news.
Magma. Hatoga wata kiko uba kili wata buki donko. Buka kampak nijit. Tonka yiliska chanaga.
Consider it done.
Kupa tonti toki maki chisa chubolo wawuni. Chobet I kafstuan dile jihulo kuta.
I mean, once they get inside where there's no snow, I imagine that stealth units would be very helpful. But, this is a place with snow. That's one of the worst places for invisibility units and stealth. Because, you know, when you're walking around in snow, you leave footprints, don't you? Now, that's Jedi Consular phase. We'll go in there later. Cool. When I first got here, I accused these guys of having 4 nostrils, but a closer look makes it apparent that these are actually eyes, and this is a sort of feeding tube mouth. I thought that these were 4 nostrils on the front of their head, but they're actually eyes. I thought I would point that out whilst I remembered having noticed them. Did I night phase? Wonder why he'd have a hologram of his droid out as well.
Everything okay, sir? You haven't said a word all day.
Yeah, fine. Just been thinking about that ship we found yesterday.
The old cruiser?
That's the one. I know it. The Deliverance. My brother served on it. Went down with it.
No way.
Yeah, like seeing a ghost.
That's gotta be a bad feel, eh?
Jedi. Glad to see you're getting some real gear. Stay alive.
I plan to. Right, well, I'm not sure what I can do in 5 minutes, but let's head out anyway. I can probably get several of the null cannon parts. Defeat dude's bonus objective. Probably only... Oh yeah, there we go. Defeat 30 pirates. I was going to say, it'll probably only show up once I defeat one. And there it is. Acquire a pirate datapad and return to base. Ouch. That hit me really hard. Purple something or other. I wonder what it is. Advanced yellow lethal crystal. Cool. Why I'm still getting datapad drops? Is it because I haven't handed the mission in? Do I have to... Mission item. Vital data appears to be present, indicating a location of some sort. If it's up or down. I can't tell. It's up there somewhere. Oh, there it is. As I thought. As I hoped. What a great place for you to have decided to hang out. But consider this. Oh, he's still alive. Oh well, it will have done him a serious mischief, won't it? He's despawned. Not my problem. Let's head back to the outpost. Hand in the things we've done. Or the thing. Thing 1. With the data pad. See what that unlocks. I suppose we'll be leaving it for next time, but that's okay. Ooh, we've been spotted. He wants to go, does he? Wants to chase down this speeder. Come for us. Oh, that's a flying throne. Very fancy. Wait, is this the thing that I picked up? So I don't have... Oh, it probably just straight up gave me the mission, didn't it? No, that's one we already had. That's the Invisible Sith mission. That's... So why... what's this do?
Everything okay, sir? You haven't said a word all day.
Yeah,
cannot
fine.
tell.
Just thinking about that ship we found yesterday.
The old cruiser?
Stay alive.
That's the one.
Alright, well, what I was hoping was that would have opened up like a hand-in that would give me another quest. I can't tell what that is associated with, because it doesn't appear to have put anything else on the map. So I'm just going to leave it, I guess. That'll be it for today. I'm actually going to teleport over to the cantina, because whilst I'm there I get logged out XP bonus, which is always nice. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I should be back Wednesday around about 8 PM GMT. I know I was late today and I wasn't streaming last week at all. But I am aiming to continue, return to my schedule and continue with it. Between now and Wednesday, you can find this up on my YouTube tomorrow, I expect. Vanilla Jester Gaming. If you missed bits, or if there was a bit of dialogue that went by too quickly, it almost does for me. Sometimes it does go by too quickly for me. Sometimes it's a little bit too fast, or it's almost too fast. So having a rewatch is good, I think. You can also find me on Twitter at Vanilla Jester. And I hope to see you then. Or at least to see you again, whether that's on Wednesday or not. And until I do, I hope you have a good time, and goodbye.